need to scoot over a little bit. You coughing?
What's up, you guys? Welcome to today's video. I'm with my mom. It's my mom right here.
Hi.
We're doing a Q&A. We're gonna ask each other questions, so let's just get into the video, I guess.
We have not looked at the questions beforehand.
All right, you go first. Just ask a question.
What is something you wish you knew sooner before going to college? And now that you've been there going on 2 years, what is something that you wish you knew sooner before you went?
But you don't realize how some people don't talk to their families. So you don't realize how some people are not close with their families. You just
For granted?
Yeah, take for granted how close you are to your families. Because you go to college, people don't even talk to their parents. Realizing, I never took it for granted, but man, I probably did. Everybody does. How close our family was. Because we have a close family. We have a close family. We all do stuff together. Some people don't even have that. Everybody just had a mom, not everybody. So yeah, that's one.
That's real good, because you're right. Even as adults, some people, parents already passed away, or maybe they didn't have any close family, so it's good to have a good support system like that.
My question is,
I'm a little nervous. I don't know what you're going to say.
How has motherhood changed your perspective on life?
That's a big question. Well, as a mother, you have these human beings that you're responsible for. They're everything, so it makes you want to be protective of, I'm very protective of y'all. I want you to succeed. I want you to be okay. I don't want nobody to hurt you. It's a lot of weight, because when you're by yourself, when you don't have any kids, all you have to do is worry about yourself. But now you have kids that, even as you get older, you're 20, you're an adult, you're still my child, so it's a lot of weight to carry. You want to teach them the right things, and nobody gets it right as a parent. It's all these books and all these things on the internet, but everybody's experience is different. So you just try your best to do the best you can to make sure, the hope is that they grow up to be a productive citizen, not in trouble, and able to be independent and take care of themselves. So it's a lot of praying, a lot of hoping, a lot of fussing, a lot of trying to steer you in the right direction, even when you don't want to listen. But, I wouldn't change it for nothing. I love y'all with all my heart.
Do you support whoopings?
Yes. You got whoopings?
Yeah, I know I got whoopings. I'm just for the people.
Yeah, I do. These kids nowadays are horrible. Like, they're just bad, I'm not saying I don't support beating the kid down, but I definitely support, redirecting them with a whooping. It talks about it in the Bible. I got whoopings as a kid. You got whoopings. Now it's like newer parents, they want to be their kid's friend. And no, I don't support that. But the kid is horrible. Nobody wants to keep the kid. They give the teachers a hard time. Like, they're just horrible children, just horrible. So, yeah, I support them. Okay, what is something I told you that you have a better understanding about now that you didn't at the time I told you?
Maybe everybody not your friend. That's something you told me, that everybody not your friend. Before I didn't, I didn't really know, but now I realize that that's true. Everybody not your friend. Some people, they got their own agenda.
Yeah, and that's a hard pill to swallow. It can be very hurtful, especially when people act like they're your friend. They act like they like you, but you really see who your friends are when you go through stuff. When you really need them. It's one thing to give to people, but when it's time for you to receive, and then not necessarily monetary or gifts, things like that, but just sometimes support, going through things and stuff, because everybody's going to go through something in life. So definitely, going through stuff and, having somebody there in your corner through the good and the bad, that's a real friend. Not just when everything is up, everything is good, but I had an experience in life with something like that real bad, and it was hurtful, but I just feel like what don't kill you make you stronger. You use that, you trying to get the lesson out of it, and then it makes you appreciate your real friends. Honestly, to me, even though you have friends you don't talk to, everybody have friends they don't talk to a lot often, but even though you have your friends that y'all don't talk often sometimes, when you do talk, you pick back up, and it's like, yeah, that's how nothing stops. That's a true friend. That was good. That's, it's good you learned that kind of early, and nothing too is, like, you have people who are seasonal. They're only here for a certain season in your life. Then you have people who are supposed to be with you for the long haul. So that's a good lesson. That was a good one.
I have a lot of friends that I don't talk to on a regular basis, but we still cool. I think that's just as a male. That's just male friendships probably too.
Yeah.
We don't really call each other every day on the phone like that. I'm talking about like good friends. Yeah, good friends. Yeah. I have known for a while.
Yeah. You got friends that you've known since elementary. Like,
we don't talk every day, but
yeah,
I'm still there for them. They still there for me. So
yeah. Well, like I told you the other day, my best friend, one of them, I've known her since 4th grade, and we really talk a lot now in the later years, but we didn't really talk. We're just so busy, with life. Even if we didn't talk for like months, we'll get back on the phone and just talk like, it was nothing. So, because you understand that, you got life, you got like families and work and stuff. So, yeah.
have I taught you any lessons as a kid? Not as a kid, but like, have I taught you any lessons?
I'm learning, nobody's perfect. Definitely not me, but you've taught me how to trust you more. It's hard because you don't want nothing, I don't want nothing bad to happen to you. I pray for good things to come in your life and for God not to let people have bad people around you and things like that. But at the same time, you're like, Mom, I got it. Mom, I can do it. Sometimes it's hard to cut the umbilical cord, so to speak. But you've taught me that I can trust you and I have to, pull back a little bit and let you do what you're going to do. I'm still learning though. It's not perfect. It's not going to be perfect, but I think that I pulled back a little bit. You think so?
Yeah, I feel like you definitely have, yeah. But honestly, I can't really say yes or no to that because pulling back, but like, it's the first time. It ain't like you got nothing to pull back from because in high school I didn't do anything. So I didn't go nowhere. So it's the first time you pulling back. And you're like, you were saying no back then. You weren't saying no. I wasn't asking, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think you do a good job though, yeah.
I do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sometimes I have to talk to myself. Okay, Christina, da.
Just God is with me too. And he don't let that happen to me either, so.
Yeah, I know.
Remember that?
I pray a lot.
Remember that, then, I'll be fine.
Definitely.
I'm not gonna do nothing stupid. You gotta remember that you talk, you know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah, but sometimes you can teach kids and they still go left. You teach them right and they go left. So, but I'm glad that you're a good young adult. What is something that you've had to deal with as a young adult that you think I wouldn't understand?
Social media.
You don't think I understand social media?
What kind of social media you had as a kid?
Well, that's different.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, you don't understand how important it is for kids these days. It was important for me too, but now I don't really care no more. But as a kid, growing up, social media was very important. That was you. That's how you talk to people. That's how you make connections and stuff. And, everybody wanted to protect their social media image and stuff, so.
I don't know. I know we had, MySpace. And I don't know. I wasn't a big social media. When I was growing up, talking on the phone was a big thing. Even now, I like to talk on the phone. But that was my outlet. You know what I'm saying? I didn't go all these places to do everything. Just like social media, like you say, you meet people and stuff. Like, we met people on the phone. We did 3-way calling. Y'all don't even know about that. Pulling the phone cord through rooms, talking on the phone. Like, that was my thing. So, I get that. And I feel like I know, even amongst my friends, I'm more, active on social media than some of my friends and stuff. But yeah, I can definitely see the difference. Yeah. That was good.
What's a lesson that you always want to instill in me as a child? Like the lesson you was going to teach, no matter what, you was going to put that in any of your kids, a lesson.
Definitely, God. I think I can do better in that. But definitely, making sure you put God first. But also your finances, I feel like we as African American, people, not all, but a lot of people don't do a good job of teaching our kids about finances. Now that you're in college, you get all these credit card applications, and I just tear them up and throw them away. They send kids all these applications, and they don't have jobs. So I think, or at least I've tried to instill how important your credit is, how important it is to make good financial decisions, to save and not to get in credit card debt, and things like that. So
your favorite memory shared together?
Oh my gosh, it's so much.
Or just one memory. Just one. Where your heart just filled with bliss or something.
My heart is always filled with bliss. Oh my gosh. Well, I remember when you were little. You probably don't remember. You won Mr. Future Duck. You don't remember that. Oh my God. I think you were 2 or 3, but you went to a daycare called Future Duck. They did a Mr. and Mrs. Future Duck. And the person who won is who sold the most items. So I always sell stuff, when y'all have to sell stuff. But I sold the most for you.
Like fundraisers, right?
Fundraisers, yeah.
Fundraising.
So I sold the most for you. And you won. You won Mr. Future Duck. You had to have something to wear. I just didn't want you to have a regular little suit. So I rented you a tux. Your dad was like, you don't need a tux? And I was like, yes, he does. He need a tux. I rented you a tux with a little tail in the back of the tux and everything. And it was just so nice. It was just, and you was in a parade. I think you were in the EWC parade. But it was just so nice. And, you look so cute and all that. And I was just so proud. But it's a lot of proud moments, that I've had throughout the years. Definitely in one of those, okay, real quick. Like when you play baseball and you hit the ball. Oh my God. Even though the inning never ends. I'm like, how many innings? It's the top of the nest. It's the bottom of, I don't even know still what that means. But yeah, it was just, seeing you run and hit the ball and everything. It's been a lot. That's just a couple.
What's another one?
What's another one? Oh, we talked about this the other day when you hit that 3 in middle school.
Oh yeah. I played middle school basketball in 8th grade. I didn't score nothing but 3 points the whole season. Literally, I hit 1-3 the entire season.
But I think I got that on video too.
I was one of them kids that got in the last 10 seconds of the game.
But you did good. I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. But it's a lot. It's a lot. You play football, and not even that. Your academics. I didn't have to stay on top of you about your. Well, sometimes I had to stay on top of you, but really, you did good in school. You did real good in school and stuff, and you're a good son. You know what I'm saying? Like some people, their kids have given them hell. I didn't have that with you, so that was a blessing. That was like a blessing. And I would hear stories about how kids ran away, was on drugs, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, thank you, Jesus. I don't have to deal with that. So,
All right, this is the last question. Then we're gonna go. You got to go to part 2.
What is something you wish you could do over again if you had the chance?
Okay, me being honestly, probably nothing, because I try to live with no regrets. I don't want to have no regrets, because life is gonna go forward. You can't keep looking back. But if I had to do something over again, I don't know. I really don't know.
Would you think you would do more things in high school?
Honestly, in another dimension or something, I probably wouldn't have did early college, because I lost 2 years of social, staying home, doing.
Well, that was COVID too, because usually early college you have to go to the college.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about in general. Like, I still didn't. I was not at high school. I wasn't socializing with the kids like everybody else. Or in early college, I would have took tougher classes too. I would have took tougher classes, because I tried to take the easiest classes possible. I would have took tougher college classes, because it's free, and I would have tried to take tougher classes. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're gonna do this as a part 2, so watch the next video. Bye.
Bye.